Where actually is our IT department? If you're discussing IT recruitment with your clients, it's well worth understanding they were the only ones who seemed to know about these new things called viruses, which the computers of the day seemed to be catching. And so they were also given the responsibility of this new growing area known as IT security. This group of people came to be known as the IT department. And what we described there is an in-house IT department. In essence, the company itself has taken on the whole responsibility of all elements of its IT. If it turns out that your IT department is not as competent as they should have been, then you'll soon find out when the next virus hits, or when competitors are quicker out of the blocks to take advantage of the latest trends in technology. But then, as internet bandwidth grew and cloud technology started to take off, companies started to realize that they could relinquish some of the perennial headaches, or at least offset some of the costs of maintaining their own IT architecture. The idea of offshoring started to take off. And what offshoring means is to take advantage of the considerable cost savings of setting up elements of your IT in distant lands. Places like India, China, Malaysia, and Latin America became the epicenters of offshoring activity. Here, companies from Europe and the United States could find an eager, well-educated young workforce who could quite happily jump in and take over many of the IT responsibilities that you were taking care of, but at a fraction of the cost of doing it on home soil. Not only were labor costs slashed, but by spreading the IT function globally across a number of offshore sites, businesses found that they could reduce many of the risks of being localized. And you could have 24/7 availability of sales, support, and many other critical IT capabilities. So large companies such as banks and other blue chips would simply offshore under their own banner, effectively going out to those countries and setting up outposts where locals could be hired under their own brand. Small to medium-sized companies, on the other hand,